However, if you have the Ultra Juggernaut, which one-shots these freaking 40 ceramics, you get yourself a very powerful combo. Hello everyone, my name is KK and today we are completing the new Flashback Odyssey. This is a very complicated and annoying Odyssey, and I'm guaranteeing you that 100% of noobs will not be able to complete this Odyssey without monkey knowledge. And today we will complete it without any monkey knowledge points. It's gonna be more or less simple because I figured all the strategies for you beforehand. So we begin with the Ice Monkey on the Cubism. First you need to change your team to have Quincy, 3 Dart Monkeys, 1 Boomerang, 1 Tech Shooter, 2 Ice Monkeys, it's important, 2 Spike Factories, 1 Glue Gunner and 2 Villages. Next you place the Ice Tower and upgrade it to 0, 0, 1 and then 1, 0, 1. After that you follow it up with the Refreeze, which is 1, 0, 2 Ice Monkey. This is a very loaded and difficult Odyssey because we all hate the custom rounds because they are usually pretty darn annoying. And here in this Odyssey we have 5 islands, and on each island they added another new, not new, but the, let's say, the different modifier, the different custom rounds. It's so irritating. On the first island we will have the custom rounds that give you the 1 round game. Okay, first you should have placed this Dart Monkey earlier than I did. This time I will not be skipping the content because each island is difficult in its own right, and if I skip steps like I usually do because of the similarities between the islands, I'm pretty sure you won't be able to complete. So stick to the end of the video so that you can complete this one without any problems. It is very important. Also, guys, keep in mind that even though I'm a good player and all stuff, we all figure out the strategies first and then we sort of speak about them, etc. Here, this is the recording where I was figuring out the strategies. What does this mean? It means that sometimes I might go to the menu so that I can replay the round the way I intend to, and etc. So don't be too critical in that department. Okay, we upgrade the Dart Monkey to 022 and now to 023. Remember that you must replicate all spots that I use in this game, especially in Island 5. So here it is important to have this Dart Monkey in the spot where I used it. Also, you need to keep in mind that sometimes it is necessary to change the targeting priority of your towers. However, here I figured the easier strategy. It took me a few minutes, a few tries, but here I thought of the most optimal strategy for the cubism, because if you don't use double Ice Monkeys, you get overwhelmed on round 36 pretty easily. I know, I do realize that there is only 1 round here, but the rounds are the same as in the regular hard mode, but they are played without any rounds passed by, meaning that heroes don't level up, which is why we don't use Quincy in this particular run. Next, we place the Boomerang Monkey. Boomerang Monkey has to be the... I'm pretty sure I'm gonna upgrade it to the faster throwing and not the lead cross path. First, we upgraded to the Glaive Ricochet because it's rather important. What this boomerang will do, it will annihilate the vast majority of the Bloons that we encounter, because later on in the game we will struggle against mass rainbows and other Bloon types. And the Boomerang Monkeys will upgrade to the Moor Glaive specifically because they are amazing against dealing with the large groups of Bloons. And first of all, I also want to mention that Ice Monkeys are very important here. Upgrade one of your Dart Monkeys to tier 4 and then upgrade the second one to tier 4 as well. Okay, and we are good. Perfect. Ice Monkeys on the first tier on the top path slow down the balloons that they froze. It is very critical for you to realize that the fact that we are able to do this is only because of the slow down balloons. Ice monkeys stall the balloons this way, and it really helps. I upgraded the ice monkey to the, how's it called? Icicles or something? No, it's 302. And then we will upgrade to the 402. However, first we placed the village 300, and then we place the Spike Factory. Spike Factory eventually will become the Spike Balls 320. You know, it's also pretty annoying that they increased the price of Spike Balls. I know that they are strong, but still, I don't think it was necessary. Okay, and now we upgrade the second ice tower to tier 3 and the first one to tier 4. Beautiful. And at this stage, we don't need to do much. We upgrade another dirt monkey, and ideally, we should save up for the tier 5 dirt monkey. I also upgrade the second ice tower. These ice towers are pretty good against the mass groups of balloons. We use those in races, but usually it's 420, not 402, but we need the range in this particular case. We place the glue gunner in range of the village 420, just to add some more DPS to destroy the mass balloons, and also this guy deals okay damage against the blimps. Perfect. Island 1 is complete. Island 2, we begin with Quincy, and then we follow it up with the Dart Monkey. Place Dart Monkey on last and upgrade it to 020. It's important, and this Dart Monkey is gonna be crucial in our play. First of all, it's a very good spot, as you can see. It just snipes the majority of balloons, and you can easily go further. Now we upgrade it to 023. In this walkthrough, we will use Dart Monkeys a lot because we don't have the better options, to be honest. This is kinda annoying, but it's the difficulty of this Odyssey. We are forced to use the Dirt Monkey plus Ice Tower combination. Okay, next step is to upgrade the Spike Factory to 100 and place it on the top right island. Beautiful. Put Quincy on strong and use his abilities whenever you see a lot of balloons. For example, around 27, when you see the yellow balloons, you use those abilities. Upgrade your Spectre to 220. Okay, good. And you will be able to crush the lead balloons on rounds 28 and 32. Now we saved up for the spike balls. Remember that spike balls are essential in this walkthrough. They are not paramount like in one of the previous Odysseys where we solely relied on it, because right now with the patches spike balls are quite expensive and it's not the most profitable thing to afford them early on. However, we need spike balls to destroy the Moab on round 40. Here we will have 2 freaking Moabs and it's very annoying. Okay, use Quincy's ability, and no, this is not the way. You need to place the Ice Tower 101 or 102 to stall the ceramics, and you will be able to solo everything with your Spike Factory. You need to master these small widths so that you can win this freaking game. Okay, remember to place the towers very carefully on the left island, because you need to place as many of them in range of the village as possible. Good. We also placed the Boomerang Monkey, as you could have mentioned, and we also now upgrade the Dirt Monkeys and the Glue Gunner. Glue Gunner is gonna be upgraded to the Moab Glue. Beautiful. And put it on strong. To be honest, you don't need to upgrade the Glue Gunner further than 013, but we will upgrade later on anyways. Okay, we upgraded 2 Dirt Monkeys to tier 4, and now soon we will upgrade the third one. And we have the Spike Factory as the safety net for our towers. It's for now it looks pretty promising. Still, we need to worry about round 63 and rounds 78. It's kind of dangerous, but I have a plan in mind. Here we will save up for the tier 5 Dirt Monkey, which will annihilate round 63, annihilate round 76, 78, and all other rounds pretty much. On second island we have double blimps modifier. Ooh, the further we go, the harder the modifiers will be, remember this. Okay, round 65 we upgraded the village to tier 4. Just in case you didn't know, tier 4 village on the top path, it's insignificant, but it gives you a slight buff to the range of the all primary towers that are in range of this village. So also it's the more major, I would say, profit from this village and benefit is of course that you are getting free tier 1 on each primary tower in range. However, the extra range is also a bonus that you could upgrade this village to, even if you don't have, for example, Moab Maulers, which this village is primarily used for. Beautiful. And I also upgrade the tier 5 village. We are playing it original. We are gonna need some more blimps damage, and this village is very good against the blimps, specifically Moabs and BFBs. It struggles slightly against the more powerful ones. However, against the simpler, easier and less HP blimps, this village excels just fine. Okay, and we are good to go. Round 3, I could say. Flashback, we are completing the third one. Oof, this one is kind of random. Here we will face the random round blimps. This is how I would call this specific modifier for the rounds, because here we will face the double blimps and we will face the, for example, the BFB on round 45. This map is not gonna be easy by any means, but I figured everything for you. Usually, just so you understand, usually it takes from hour to hour and a half to figure out the strategy, the optimal strategy without monkey knowledge for the Odyssey. And if the strategy doesn't exist, it also takes around this time. However, this time I wanted to perfect the strategy, you could say, and to show to you that it is possible to complete this one without monkey knowledge. Even though it would seem like it's very difficult at the first glance, it is not that difficult. So, here we will need to upgrade more dirt monkeys, and look, as usual, we place the queens in the beginning, and we also place the 0 to 3 dirt monkey. Here I placed the discount village. Good. Next we place some more tier 3 towers, because the discount village, if you have 1002 village, it will give you 10% discount to any tower in range up to tier 3. So it's important not to overextend and not to upgrade the towers to tier 4. When you use these kind of villages, it costs you in the medium mode, because now we're playing in the medium, $2,200. So it's quite an investment. And in order for it to pay off, you have to play with tier 3 towers. If you are gonna play with tier 4, this village loses its value. However, it allows you to place much more defense that is tier 3 in the early game, which makes the game significantly easier. Good. Here we placed the tech shooter. The role of this tech shooter, 302, is to pop the LEDs in the beginning of the lane. Perfect. Here we have the Dirt Monkey 0 to 4, and now we have the second brother of this guy. We also upgrade the jungle drums, and now we have the mission. The mission is to upgrade the village to 203. Why do we need this village? As simple as getting a huge tons of money, because this village is not for nothing called the Money Village. This nickname is very accurate. It costs $10,000 here, and you really want to afford it because it gives you 50% more cash from each bloom popped. It's very significant increase. We upgraded it around 45 and we placed the ice towers in this particular spot. It's gonna be 101 ice towers, and we placed the boomerang monkey. Glaive ricochet is gonna be enough, but if you are paranoid, you can use the more glaives and you will be more than fine. Don't be afraid of this BFB. Gorgeous. Now I had to sell a lot of stuff, but if you did not upgrade the village immediately on Route 45, you could do it easier. However, both ways, it's pretty simple. If you replicate my steps, you will win. As simple as that. And I also placed the ice tower in the second, I would say, zigzag of this map, so that it catches the balloons that are coming from the blimps, and now I upgraded to tier 4 so that it also pops the other balloons. Okay, and in case any balloons slip through the defense, you need to use the more glaives as the cleanup. As you can see, it works very well. Beautiful. Okay, and now at around 50 we also placed the spike factory in order to be our safety net and to have some defenses at the end of this game. Now we're saving up for the crossbow master. As soon as you see the blimps, remember to press the level 3 ability of queens. It's really important, and also as when you see a lot of cerams. And boom, I had to sell a few dark monkeys, however it's insignificant because now we have the crossbow master. Guys, remember, if you are playing with monkey knowledge, place the second crossbow master. Crossbow master is OP. It's very potent in the mid game and it's alright in the late game. So if you have two of them, you are borderline unstoppable. Okay, but as I did not have this privilege, I placed the ultra juggernaut. How you can do either of two ways. First, you can replicate what I did, or you can place the crossbow master, ultra juggernaut, and the second crossbow master. However, if you don't have the monkey knowledge for two crossbow masters, just for the reference, it's in the primary monkey knowledge, you can do what I did in this playthrough. Even though I know that we have quite a DPS here, and the zombie got around 69, double zombie got around 69. How do you like that? We have the plan. We will save up for the Hell Furnace, as I like to call this tech shooter. It's tier 5 on the first upgrade path. This tech shooter is ridiculously powerful against the blimps because it has the Inferno ball, let's call it this way. It's the same ball that Summon Lord Phoenix uses when you use the Phoenix ability. It's very powerful against the blimps. For example, if you compare this Inferno ball with the tier 5 village on the first path, it's like at least 2 to 3 times more potent than the village ballistas. So it's very strong. And at this stage we just chillax, because you can spend money on whatever you want. I also opted to place the MIB instead of having the Money Village, because we already have all the defense we can ever imagine needing. Okay, and we have the first bet on round 80. I know it's very scary, but trust me, with this defense we are secure. We placed the MIB so that our Hell Furnace is capable of popping the purples and all bloom types pretty much. Okay, then I placed the Blimps glue, so Moab glue, 0, 1, 3 on strong, and around 84 we have double bet. You need to spam all your abilities, and as you can see, because of our lovely furnace, we were able to finish this easily. Boom. Oof, this was not easy, but this one, I would say it's even harder, because Bazaar is a bizarre map, as I like to say. It's very awkward and difficult map. Okay, here we will replay again because I think it's a bad spot for Quincy. We cannot lose too many lives here. This is the, I would say, the rounds where I try to estimate the map and the difficulty of the islands. So I'll take the moments just to explain to you what's happening on this map. So on Bazaar you have a few working strategies on how to play this map. One of those is to use dart monkeys in the spots I used them and put the targeting priority on last. Why do we need that? Because we need to pop as many balloons as humanly possible with their darts. Even though Quincy is not a bad hero, the DPS of Quincy is pretty limited and you will need to score as many points with your dart monkeys so that you can win here. Okay, so we have 2 dart monkeys and both of them are on last. You will need to change the targeting priority of your towers from first to last to strong sometimes in this playthrough because it is very important. However, most of the times you keep the dart monkeys on last in the early game. When you have the tier 4 dart monkeys, you will be able to keep them on first, no problem. Around 15 we used the Queen's ability to snipe all the pink balloons. Good. Now we are gonna be using the Ice Tower 101 and we will place his brother on top. Why do we need this Ice Tower? It's simple. We need it to counter the mass balloons. For example, on round 20 and round 22 we will have to face the mass blacks and mass whites. Why is it so bad for us? Because in the Bazaar you have very short distance where you can snipe the balloons and it's a significant handicap on our towers performance. And the Ice Towers are essential here because not only they stun the balloons, they also slow down the balloons with their tier 1 ability on the top path. Okay, we placed the third crossbow guy and we upgraded both of our Ice Towers to 202. Remember this. Perfect. Okay, and right now we need to wait a bit and we need to save up for the tier 4 dart monkeys. At this stage it's not gonna be that difficult, however around 40 is where we might struggle. Okay, on round 35 all you need to do is just to press your Quincy ability. I'm gonna be experimenting a bit because I wanted to save the ability for round 36, but it is unnecessary. Why? Because on round 36 we have the Ice Tower which will help us tremendously with the pink waves. So we actually don't really need it. Just use your ability on the rainbow balloons here and you are good to go. Okay, and as you can see, round 36 is a piece of cake for us. Amazing. Round 37 we save up for the sharpshooter, and here where it's gonna get a bit tricky. So prepare for the worst. Do not place this glue gunner that I did, because we're gonna sell it anyways. I placed it because I wanted to test the hypothesis. If I were able to destroy the blimp and, for example, glue a few balloons and the crossbow guys will snipe it, it would be good for us. Here, as you can see, we used the boomerang monkey. We sold both of Ice Towers and the right dart monkey in order to afford the more glaives. However, I lost 21 lives in this encounter, and you can do this with no lives lost. So don't actually stress about this and repeat this a few times if you can't manage to score on the first run and lose maximum of 5 lives here. Okay, beautiful. Round 45 is gonna be slightly different. We need I'm pretty sure we need the spike balls, and yes, 2, 3, 2, 0. And soon we will have the duplicate of this spike factory on the bottom left corner of this map, because we will need some assistance. This is the difficulty of this map. With the water towers, we have more flexibility, I would say. Okay, upgrade the monkey town right now. What happened here is I died by mistake, and I had to continue with the cash, which is why I have 42 lives. However, these are unnecessary mistakes, and you could easily avoid them if you knew what's coming to you beforehand, which is why I think it's quite alright to show you it this way. Okay, now place the spike factory 3 to 0 and the glue gunner 0 1 3 or 0 2 3. It doesn't really matter. I don't think we will need 0 to 3, so don't waste cash on it. Perfect. Now we have the goal. Goal is to save up for the crossbow master. As you know, it is yawning. Okay, I'm a bit sleepy. It's crucial for us to have the crossbow master because it's good against everything. Also, I upgraded the tier 4 ice tower in the bottom right and tier 4 ice tower in the bottom left, in the top left. Perfect. By the way, guys, you may ask me, what's the custom rounds on the 4th island? And I will answer that I don't know how to call it specifically, but I would say it's double the rounds, double everything except blimps. So we have double the balloons. This means that we get more cash, and it makes it much easier to complete the bazaar. But still, it's both the blessing and a curse, because blessing because we have more cash, but a curse because, as you can see, we have double BFBs on round 60, and if we didn't have the crossbow master, we would be dead. As simple as that. And at this stage, we don't need much. We need to place the Ultra Juggernaut, probably because... Why Ultra Juggernaut? Here, even if you have the Monkey Nose, I insist that you place the Ultra Juggernaut, because it is very good against the ceramics. Here, even though our crossbow master is very powerful against all bloon types, ceramics is not his strong side when there are a lot of them. So if you have like 40 ceramics popped out of the blimp, the crossbow master is gonna struggle. However, if you have the Ultra Juggernaut, which one-shots these freaking 40 ceramics, you get yourself a very powerful combo. That is why we are using this guy. As simple as that. And at this stage, we are just chilling. Also, I wanna tell you what's the difference between 420 Ice Tower and 402. So, in short, 420 is better. Just remember this. 420 is good. It has the stronger popping power and stronger, let's say, gripping power. So it can grip more balloons in the ice ability. However, it's the 402 instead has the larger radius, and it can refreeze the balloons that you get. Okay, on the 5th island, we drop a cash drop in the beginning. You place the dirt monkey in the same spot that I did, and you place the Quincy. It is quintessential that you repeat the steps, because island 5 is, I would argue, it's impossible to complete without monkey knowledge or the abilities in this run, which is why I decided to drop one cash drop. So remember, if you ever struggle with something, if you ever think that it's difficult or impossible, treat yourself and drop a cash drop. It's not that bad for you. However, I don't think that it is necessary to drop cash drops if you have the monkey knowledge. But if you don't wanna worry, if you wanna chill and that's it, just drop a cash drop and you will be golden. As you will be able to replicate my strategy from that point on. Good. We placed the 4-0-2-4 Dart Monkey, then we followed up with the Glaive Ricochet 3-0-2. Also, we placed the second tier 4 Dart Monkey. And at this stage, we are saving up for the Monkey Commerce Village, and we will upgrade the Jungle Drums, I'm pretty darn sure. What's the modifier on the 5th island? It's the most brutal and annoying out of all of them. I call it a random round regrow rainbow balloon. What does it mean? Yes, it means that you are getting the regrow rainbows way before you are supposed to get them. And in this run, the only possible way how you can win without cash drop is by using the crossbow master, not the just crossbow dirt monkey in the beginning. Okay, and are we good? No, we're not good. These are my trial runs. So upgrade the more glaze and place 1 or 2 ice towers and we should be good. Yes, more glaze is very good. Remember this. Okay, and we also want to save up for the monkey town. However, I decided to discount it with the village. Why do we use discount village right now and we did not use it on the 2nd island? I will answer you. No, the 3rd island. Because you don't really want to use the discount village on this specific event in the medium difficulty, because in the medium difficulty it saves you less cash. It is the percentage based savings and you just cannot efficiently use it if you play on the medium difficulty. It's not gonna pay off. However, here you save more cash by making it cheaper, and eventually by having 1 or 2 towers in range of the both discount villages, you will save more cash. We afforded the crossbow master. At this stage, if you have the monkey knowledge, you just buy the 2nd crossbow master. As simple as that. 2 crossbow masters will destroy everything that you have on this map. It is the beginner map and it was very suspicious right from the beginning of this playthrough. Why? Why the beginner map in the island number 5? And the answer is because we have the insane custom rounds. Okay, beautiful. Here I upgraded the Ultra Juggernaut and I'm saving for the Hell Furnace like we did in the Island 3. However, you won't need actually to save for the Furnace because you will be just fine with double Crossbow Master. As simple as that. And here we just chill, because at this stage we don't need to do anything. Even though the regrow rainbows are brutal in the early and mid game, right now we don't really see any threat in them, because we have such potent towers such as Crossbow Master and Ultra Juggernaut in combination with each other. Ultra Juggernaut is capable of annihilating everything. So everything below the map. It's probably the strongest tower in that regard, except the super monkeys, of course. And the Crossbow Master is popping efficiently the blimp layers. So it is the perfect weapon combination. And we also afforded the Hell Furnace, not that we need it. Okay, I upgraded the other village to tier 4 to increase its range. It is unnecessary, but just in case, just if you want to. Beautiful. And now we also can add the camo vision to all of our towers and sell everything that is unnecessary. Okay guys, that's pretty much it. Press the like or dislike button right now, depending on what you think about this video, and see ya in the next one. Write in the comments if you could complete it without guide, or if you completed it with the guide without monkey knowledge. See ya in the next one.